Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa shutting the entire embassy, Ghana embassy in Washington, D.C. Nabusia, as someone said the city, on my the details as why shutting the entire embassy in it down. But me hunu no social media platforms ni bia as people are hailing him say he has done well. But you see, Ghanaians home, it's time for us to reason a little bit, not too much, but just reason a little bit. Just reason a little bit. Because the Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa Ayen, if you understand the ethics of foreign affairs minister, I don't think say the Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa Ayen, he is competent to remain that position. As foreign affairs minister, enye gidigidi ni ede ya ade, enye arrogance. Opposition, you have to be diplomat. You have to be diplomat. And the way I was attacking wo action we no enye diplomatic way. Enye diplomatic way. Was shutting the entire embassy down because of 1 month fraudulent activity, as you claim. Say, obi aye fraud, ewo one organization bi mua. Ema ho kwan say you close the entire organization ana. Na me question amede ma Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa ne say, o person ka che Ghana for say, wo foreign affairs ministry one na won. Say fraudulent activities because what? The entire foreign affairs ministry one I was here shutting it down now. Now, Yemla the embassy itself. Ghana embassy in Washington DC. I don't think say all the offices in Ghana embassy hono. Wamu nyina eye adwuma baako. No. There are some offices a receive investors. There are some offices a receive people who comes there to seek information about Ghana. Foreigners omo ba ho ababe seek let's say information about Ghana. Maybe they want to travel to Ghana, but they don't know much about Ghana. They can come there and seek information. So for you to close the entire embassy, don't you think that you went too far? Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, don't you think that you went too far? And at the same time, yet details biya are leading to the closing down of the entire embassy. Details biya. The only details you want to say obi fraudulent activities ewo embassy wo. Wo Okudzeto Ablakwa wunim say nipa no. Why your investigation ehun say nipa no. It other than say wo dey close to the entire embassy. Wabla wunim say this is the particular person who yes had this fraudulent activities ewo embassy wo. Because as I said earlier, no, embassy, receive people are about seeking the information about Ghana. Those maybe who want to travel to Ghana, they don't know much about Ghana, or make them about seek information. Now, apart from that, Ghana embassy, ejina homa to say Ghana aban. Where Ghana aban nam sini ewo America ho. Wone America aban edinsa woso no pass information to Ghana government. Wone America government edinsa woso now pass information to Ghana government. So now we close to the entire embassy, A better than when you saw communication with. A better than when you saw communication with the Ghana with the American embassy, with the American government. Because as it is now, we don't know how long a bit take. Because somebody can all my details be say shutting it down for 2-3 days, for 4 days. Nobody knows. And once also what close down the entire embassy. Number one say anybody be on social media heli wo onabo Okudzeto Ablakwa. But those people I don't blame them, because most of them see they did kind of mark you from. Maybe omunim ni omo keka. And omu embassy say enye enitumi biasa. Say big kind embassy ni gina homa Ghana aban. It was known that America aban edinsa woso no pass message to Ghana embassy, to Ghana government. Tisa we shut the entire embassy down. How are we going to have this conversation with the American government? And as I said earlier, we don't know how long are we going to wait. Eti wanabu Okudzeto Ablakwa. Yebesle wo say obeba abontene. No obema ye details as how why your investigation. Nipa be no mo yes ade no. Anti wa shut it down the entire embassy. The entire embassy ni yes ade no. Ana say nipa ba akopa bi ana yes ade no. Ye ni sa details no. It is the entire embassy now are close and a good idea. And you have no right to close the entire embassy. Now, according to sources, the president, e back will say ube to sana mono. What to sana mono. Now, Mr. President, see the yankaya Bibi amuye biana. Moya ne say as your military rule. Bibi amuye biana as your military rule. Oko tra fie 8 years ni wan kusua de papa bia amfam wan kusua ade bia no akusua papa bia wo tirim. Mr. President, kosa wo do nsa sha ade wiase ama wona bo Okudzeto Ablakwa etu sa na mo ya. It means say Mr. President, wan gasa woni mi ne wo ye ana woti akonwa no so ade obeye bia no waye iti na ade ti akonwa no so. Se Ghana ye maybe a civilized country. Mr. President, who can say impeach you? Yes. Se Ghana is a serious country. I was saying impeach you, Mr. President. So we do Sasha Sadi we ase. Ama wana bu Okudzeto Ablakwa to sa na mo we. Who him say tarnish the image of the whole nation because you can corruption. te said the Okudzeto Ablakwa tu na namo afa no. Abaya te say oman mu no anya na wasudie. Oman mu the entire nation no e wasudie. Mekai say play bia wonable intim for you kan ho asem say edi unknown goods bi aba Ghana or suspect say cocaine is ani manema no. Ya papa akwasi plat ebetena media itu be kan say asam na reverend intim for you be kan no. Tarnish the image of the nation because and also you're part of corruption. It's one of Okudzeto Ablakwa. So we take his steps we close to the entire embassy in Washington DC. Wabla wamujuma wamu ye wamu communication with the American government no entime nkoswa. Don't you also think say who tarnish the image of the nation? Because I don't think say American embassy or Ghana no. So who say will be a fraudulent activity our American embassy wa. Enya kon befa so etu ho anamoni. Say shut the entire embassy in Ghana. But they will rather call the person to order. So one of Okudzeto Ablakwa. O movement we na waye no. Me catch you say Ghana for I totally disagree with your movement. Now a arrogant movement. So movement we Mesa catch you say a populist. Because that is the way you are. And I'm always what we ma obi ntara bi nka nkyere me say wo pese wo reset the motive and as the intentions e wo wo Ghana embassy na wo America wo no me case when him playing I can play ya catch that we say the entire embassy na person will sack you wo na mo de ye dey ekọ because obi are fraudulent activities e wo Ghana embassy wa you can summon the person to court to come and answer questions. Say your investigation you who say never be say na wo ye you who say never be say na wo ye you who say never be say na wo ye na senate here. There is no need for you to shut the entire embassy down. What is going on? Are we in the military rule? Or are we living in the banana country? And at the same time, me want information as such that say this guy I cannot say me was under investigation some years back. I think say who wanna be Okudzeto Ablakwa. You are aware of it. But man kashi am found because at that time no senamoka na ye de nipa be gina court ni yinadi and I say ebubo no nyese yinadi a enam say munni aban mu nti no en mamu enya opportunity emfa momo nkrofo nyedai enkoguo kasa ade yanka mo ba ye anka munya bibia nyina so emfa enclose the entire embassy no. It's much ma this time no because you can't mean say Kevin Taylor and the train what you see is adi so. Na Kevin Taylor so entimi nka nkyere me say afen wonya sa information no. Kevin Taylor entimi nka nkyere me say afen wonya sa information no. Because I think say way back 2015 the guy was there. 2016 the guy was there. 2017 the guy was there. Ah no ogusu a wo this adwuma we nyina. It is why now? It's not make a choice. Say, any investigation be na woye. Say investigation na woye, you will deal with the person, not the entire embassy. For you to close the entire embassy, you know. And I'm kind of say, and you would because okay, fine. Nipa na why investigation one who say what fraudulent activities be wo Ghana embassy one. Other na won call nipa no Emma Ghana. Na won fa ni ko gina mla anim. Na won toto na no. Na won hunu ekwan a wonam so a wode yes ade no. Na se kwa adu ni bubọ na mo hu mla anase mo hu asotwe a mo de be dey mo de be ma no. Na wo close the entire embassy. Enu na mu yawrem kakra se. Ya dwene mu ye se. Eya mo nipa na mo pese mo do mo kwache because in your ideas no mo dwene ye say nipa o mo gu Ghana embassy ho no. Eye MPP fo. Etina wasa mo saki wo mo na mo de NDC fo kogu wo. Case ni nyina no. Case ni nyina no. Because the blood am wo opposition na mo yes mba reset Ghana no. Mobile nya Ghana na mo reset. Eye nipa na mu yi wo madi upon nipa na mu yi wo madi na mo de mo nkrofo e hihye wo. Because of some nyina amadwene am say those people now almost our positions ni nyina no. Eye MPP na edom koye. This MPP flag ban ni mu a. E wo say sam gofo ni nyina ere ekọ. Na mo so mo de mu de ere e be hihye wo. Eto anabu Okudzeto Ablakwa. Se wo kaso obi ye fraudulent ya. Me kan si wanim se wo anabu Okudzeto Ablakwa. Wo $3 million mansion e wo Airport Hill. Edi ba adwuma no waye. Oba politics mu da bayi. Edi ba adwuma no waye. Ase se wutimi nya $3 million mansion e wo Airport Hill. Wo $1.5 million mansion e wo Wukurom. Wo sa wo dan e wo America. Edi ba adwuma no waye e wo man ni mu. Mu nyina ekro no ya na mobo. Mu nyina ekro no ya na mobo. Now when power changes na say amanfo drag him to court wa. Hwe na obi ama megina meka say asi e kan. If he say dia mo ye no e betwa ne ho asa be dey asa be bu abom. E betwa ne ho asa be bu abom. Because NDC party no was here no. Kevin Taylor na control NDC party. Because it seems that there is no wise person in NDC anymore. Nyansa ni bia ni NDC party no.
Truck driver has truck.
Kevin Taylor na control party no.
Cyclist.
To who say nyansa ni bia ni party no. O ka asma na mudi so. And mo ko so a mo ko no with arrogance.
And in his attempt to
Mo fa nyansa bia anto ho.
I understand the honorable can also so you.
Na nam say ti mamufo ni bisa bia agimi ni nti no. Na ebia a omo ye party enkrofo ni nti no. Mutu anamo ne sa no omo so omo ani age. But omo nim
why would you hit someone
the impact ya.
I mean,
Ebenya wo man no so.
without anything. I used to think that as Ghanaians as we are,
Omo nim the impact ebenya wo man no so.
very hospitable, have our conscience driven.
Because we shut the entire embassy, you know. Oba so chair say to the Ghana no corruption na di Ghana ma ye da kodu America wo.
Real selves and the lifestyle you realize.
Na say the akwa kodu America wo dia. It means that the entire nation, you know, is corrupt. Which is true. The entire nation is corrupt.
The politicization of issues we've almost politicized
Ah, wo na mo Okudzeto Ablakwa ya wo ka ho.
that one may call as evening bazaars.
Wo ka ho ana wo man no aye corrupt. Wo na mo Okudzeto Ablakwa wo ka ho.
I mean, that's the people that we
Enti no embassy na wa shut it down.
quite unfortunate. That's I mean the good
Wa meditate bia eno an say wa tu mfutu agu enipa ani sa say ma shut the embassy down.
Ghana's embassy in Washington.
yes,
For what reason, nobody knows.
Good morning to you once again. Good morning to my
Say the bidi kan no. Say nipa ba ko bi wo organization bi mu na so odi nsemone a. You have every right. So be dragging the party to court. No akoyi nsem bia no. It Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, I have one question for you, say. Wo foreign affairs ministry hona wo handle no. Say obi wo hona say wo ye fraudulent. Na say ye chi say nipa na.
by saying that I agree with my uncle.
Ebema oman ne kwan.
I'm of the
Say
view that we should get more or less
e
better
was say you dissolve the entire foreign affairs ministry honi omo me adwuma wo nyina. O say dissolve wo nyina na.
to arrive at this decision.
Say na person o ka kire Ghana for na say.
Personal principle
Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa.
that when
Say na person o ka kire Ghana for. Wo foreign affairs ministry hona wo no.
something going wrong,
So obi ye fraudulent activity bi wona say. Ye investigation that you huna. I was here shutting down the entire foreign affairs ministry honi nyina. Omo me adwuma wo nyina say shut omo nyina down na.
closing down that institution. So I mean, let me
Sanya dia me kan ni wo mu sa say nipa na wo pese wo di mo nkrofo kwehye embassy honi mo a.
that an auditor here
And let me tell you, nipa na say mo se send nipa no kra de mo nkrofo gugu honi mo a. The same thing on be ye.
conduct or some form of misconduct.
The same thing on be ye.
The solution to address
Nothing will change because wo Okudzeto Ablakwa ya make ye.
legal conduct
Wo na abetena ase ka kire yen ye say President
media firm.
Ekufuado e di plane nam wiem dwale etua $14,000 per hour.
And maybe his advices upon which he based on
Wo call France ko Germany ko buy obisi Ghana no ye kutua almost 700 and something thousand US dollars.
not a dislike for him, but I am of the view that
Enti ne se mo ba na se government appointee bi efa private jet ya and say President Mama Krafa private jet ya wo betu ho ade so.
kind of I mean approach.
Who they say when I foreign affairs minister, vice president, I will find in free Britain crowd in the buy. Who di mu akotene? Who di mu akotene? Na I didn't find the buy. Who can find about the foreign or the private jet in the find the buy? Ghana for so about 120 something thousand US dollars. But you are still in your position. You are still in your position. Who catch you as a baby says you have resign. One catch you as a resign, now we'll see. So we'll resign. President Bama ain't will be money take you position. Open so chair saying and any this move to my foreign affairs minister now. And this for as someone one abu Okudzeto Ablakwa catch him no. Apart from one abu Okudzeto Ablakwa, will be no my foreign affairs minister. Because Nyansani bia ni this mu. Nansani bia ni endisim. Nansani bia ni endisim. Because nyansani bi wa endisifo ni mu a. Akamont na ho ma wona bu Okudzeto Ablakwa entu sa na mo wi. Because Ghana embassy na wo no. Eye Ghana mampanyini anam sini ana wo America wo no. Enye ordinary organization bi say the hu no Ghana for wo America ho nyina no wo mo wo ho e bible e hye Ghana embassy ensa eti na wa shutting it down no say Ghana ni bi e ho etichima na say Ghana ni bi pemoa e free Ghana embassy ho no mu a e fa na apese wonko e he fa na apese wonko. It was as a wo ya ade na se wo di arrogant ya nyansa na ho. Na wo matumi no edidi mu a nyansa na ho. Because na mo ya otu mi hunu nyansa bi ewo. Wona bo Okudzeto Ablakwa na mo ya otu mi hunu nyansa bi ewo. Nyansa bi anim. So why investigation ehunu se nipa bi itu na mo bi a emfa mlakwa so. Na won call nipa no to order emfa ne mbegina mlanim na won tutu na no na won hunu ade kronti a wo yesa kwa be na die enti no wo yesa na se mlani bubo na wodi na gina mlanim na mlano ankasa ne nadi no na obi a wono ti Ghana embassy wa wo ye na adwuma no wasake wo nyina so wo nyina mlafie because Ghana embassy na wo no I don't think say offices na wo no Woman nyina ye adwuma baako. No. Your offices ni bi won mo a. Woman receive investors. Woman receive foreigners. Those who want to travel to Ghana. Ebia make say they don't know much about Ghana. So woman be seeking information. Ye won go for ma submit documents. Abia make say woman hia na animu ya. Ebi date ye nani wachina, ebi date ye nani wachina. Saa nkofo no be dey omo sa ka omo niam. Because say the many working for now, no, nobody knows to say when the embassy is going to open. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What to foot rogu nipa ni sa so what to embassy nim. Without further details. Nani na akwa ese timamufo na omadwene wo fam. Because my own say nipa ni be heli say eh wana bu Okudzeto Ablakwa ya de. Because of the corruption. Say the kure say anya the kure mo na mo kan. Because they make it kan no. Details bi ama abontene. Details bi ama abontene. Eno aso what to embassy nim. Eno aso asa what travel to Facebook say nipa bi ye fraudulent activity ewo Ghana embassy. Na me hunu say one media station bi abetena se kase guy no say o maili wo affair say wo passport be say 10 ekomana na wo utua mefa se bia utua $30 ya na say ba say o maili ne back to the owner of the passport now. Na se bia passport mama ko 10 ana wo maili koma na obeka cho say to envelopes and also to parcels 10 na wanya the separate. It instead of so betua $30 no obetua $300 because passport near 10, which is not true. And some say ya na ni pay bo mutrim kansem because say wo kan passport no say ya 10 woko post to hono mo a ya the two scales so ni yawe na wait na beba no eno ne ye charge wo nye se okọ ya na ya ayi okọ ya na cho se tua sei na se nka okọ anka dia daka emu odu se de ekosi okọ akwa ya tua €20 na akọ baby ya the six scales so ni yawe nyasa na ya charge wo. It is a guy no person achire me say wo person achire say passport ba ku bia passport 10 na wonu tua $30 no na ye mail it back to one no yes won tua $300 no what mean question wo mo emu so me say na tua $30 na ene ba wo se me say tua $300 on say Ghana for no sabe ya na me ka say madwene na wo fam say wo no ko post no wo tua $30 10 passport mama ko 10 na ye mail blow back near to $300 ya na say would me musa questioner na wanga sa America ona woti oni nyansa be na oda wotrim ana say would me expose nipa na wo mail ad na blow no ana wa expose nipa no ana ya anya den ya mpeke. It in somebody be pass ya besle entro na mu twa fa ho na mu twa ntwa fa na mu twa ntwa fa mu nyai na matimamufo ni nya the right information say dem bi ka wona bu Okudzeto Ablakwa wona aso your investigation you are the right person na obetima blade the right details of the investigation we here without that no woni pa bia ogina social media ka nsem bia no ensem hu na ni pa deka na minim say according to sources no Mr. Mama back in Sasha say yes and I'm one person won't to now Mr. President Muslim meka so on Sasha ampa and I say who back the one abu Okudzeto Ablakwa na mo ya wotu ya wona ngala se di kan ka kire wo say bibia no di ade papa bia no wa flew trim beba wo manim because kwatena fi 8 years bibia no akosua ye 8 years na wokọ opposition no wagosua de papa bia so de beboa o man no eye ka bia kwatena opposition aboy ne na wo bete woka because na bu Okudzeto Ablakwa ya nam we omo nya omo ya akromfo ko na bu Okudzeto Ablakwa maka se wo ayi efense adanta kumi ese wo $3 million mansion ewo Airport Hill wo $1.5 million ewo $1.5 million mansion ewo ukrum ezu ukrum wo fon kwa akoko ensu ko ezu munya bi no wo mansion ewo America ho e de ba adwuma no aya ma man no so ba politics mo nya 15 years kwa na ubetime nya sense ka wi ska se de ditwa oka wona bo Okudzeto Ablakwa ska se de ditwa oka bosume ska se de ditwa oka munyina mo ya akromfo na de ye kan se menkase obi etu ana mo bone e di wia wo man na nipa no ho kwan na mom wa wo kwache se nipa make sure say wo nsu ye clean make sure say wo nsu ye clean because wo na bo Okudzeto Ablakwa me say wo nye clean sa wo man shi make say wo e fence o airport hill ebusa wo nua ba bi dia say wo han wo say dia dia but me na lies na Ghana for politicians no MPP ni NDC nyina mo nyina mo ye pe because we wia ni ntino unua ho ka adwa mu a ye nka ne kese unua ho ka adwa ma ye nka ne kese because scratch your back and now so scratching the back sa na ekoso Ghana politics ni it wanna bu Okudzeto Ablakwa the reason tia wugina so they shut the entire embassy down we need the details but say yes nipa ba ko na wire fraudulent activities ni wo Ghana embassy until na da shut the entire embassy ni dia wanna bu Okudzeto Ablakwa me ka cho say nyansa bia ni sa na mo na watu onim nyansa bia ni se nipa ba ko na wire fraudulent activity ni na wa shut the entire embassy ni down now wanna bu Okudzeto Ablakwa nyansa bia ni it we are expecting you to back no able the details no and to they shut the entire embassy down because for now no obi akwa nim time embassy no e be say bie ana se nipa na amadwene ya mo say omo guo no omo ya MPP fo eti mo pese mo sesa omo de NDC fo koguo no the same thing omo kwaye me catch MPP me catch Ghana for say the NDC MPP for ya say yempe eti ento abentia wo mo na yeto abetia wo mo mo mba be worse than that and na this year mo ya worse because bibia mo ye bia ye say your military rule we are living in banana country wana bu Okudzeto Ablakwa we need an explanation we need details as why shut the entire embassy down and Ghana for busa CCA Ghana for busa CCA ebusha edin besia